It's the weekend and I gotta head out. My old Lennox conked out on me. For some reason it's not getting fuel. So yeah, this kind of sucks, you know. You gotta go places, and if your furnace ain't working, it's not too cool, you know. You don't want to come home to a frozen house. So tonight's about -17. So what I've done, I got the generator going. I got the exhaust just dumping out onto the tank to help warm it up. But my main source of heat is this 500-watt halogen light. I figured it's frozen up in here. Also, while this is going on, I put the air compressor on the inside and blew this chunk of half-circled ice out of these lines. So I believe these lines are now 100% free. Worked out really well. Just hooking the air compressor on it and blowing it out. You can tell at first it wasn't taking the air, and then all of a sudden all the air was going into the line instead of backing out of the line. So yeah, welcome to Canada. If you don't have heat, you're gonna freeze. So yeah, we got her getting her done. So what I've done, I've taken this apart right here, hooked the air compressor on it, blew all the frozen crud out of there. See, I don't use my furnace that much, so what happens is sometimes the furnace oil will congel. I didn't put the conditioner crap in, whatever the hell you want to call it. Didn't put it in, so it congealed or froze. So shit happens. You just take that, open up that line, put the air compressor on. You'll tell, because the air will go in, and if not, it'll just spray back at you. But anyways, so I hooked it back on, and immediately I knew there was fuel because I had a little leak here, so I just had to tighten it up with that bolt up here. But anyways, it was a good sign, because automatically there's the furnace oil. You know, it shouldn't take you that long to bleed, but you know, sometimes it does. You know, this one's about 5 minutes or 50 feet away, but for the most part, it's got a little bit of drop there. For the most part, it did its own thing, especially when you got, you know, a full tank of fuel. It really helps. So for bleeding, it's really easy. They got this small little bleeder screw here. I mean, the newer ones have ones look like grease fittings. This one's as old as the hills. This old Lennox, it works good. It's not efficient, but you know, what the hell, it's just my secondary heat. But you just open up the bleeder screw, and make sure you got a pail, because it does make kind of a mess. But there you go. You just put open up the bleeder screw, close it, open it up again, and close it, and you'll work the air out. Do that a couple times. You'll tell when the air stops fizzing out. But there you go. So that was my problem. I didn't have fuel to my furnace. I thought it was a clogged filter, you know, but it was a little more extreme. It's just congealed furnace oil. So tonight I put my conditioner in, mixed it in, got an old car antenna. I put a little adapter on it, and so that way it goes into the tank, and I can put it on a cordless drill and then stir in the conditioner, and it works a pretty good invention. So there you go, little diagnosis of an old furnace. Good old Lennox. It's freaking about as old as my old Chev, but anyways, it works good, so what the hell. Talk to y'all. So here's a little redneck invention. Just take an old car antenna, put the little you know, whipper part in it, bend it, and then attach it to a little bit of threaded rod to make it longer, so it goes down into the bottom of your tank. That way when you put your conditioner in, you can whip it up. And also too, you can use a cordless screwdriver, hook it up to it there, and there into the truck, and then that way you get all your conditioner whipped in nice. And yeah, it's kind of like an oversized egg beater. But I guess you could use it for that. It wouldn't be too sanitary, but what the hell, eh? So yeah, you're taking your car to the scrap, who gives a shit? Rob parts, use it for other random friggin' ideas. So there you go. Well, I gotta go make some dinner. See y'all.